This book range, easy peasy, 240 pages. It takes some time to read though. I like ancient history. This should be good. Go to new game. Okay. I'm guessing ancient Mediterranean, right? And then select a country here. Let's go with. Gotta go with Sparta, right? It's not recommended for beginners. Okay, what's So tutorial available for these three right here. Gotcha. Let's go with Roman Republic then. Yes, run both those. Roman Republic is a larger country with one of the largest populations, one of the most powerful countries with one of the most powerful economies. Government is Republic, which represents balanced resource usage, slightly increases production of gold, food, wood, and stones, and marginally decreases population growth and iron production. All right. Game difficulty. Wow. Noob, beginner, easy, medium, hard, heroic, legendary. Keep it on medium for now. Okay. Let's go. The first 3 tribes as a tutorial. Okay. So have you read the entire manual, Cable Nexus? All 240 pages. That's like the biggest video game manual I've ever seen. But technically, this is more like a tabletop game. So that makes sense. That would be that long. Alright, following a series of local battles and smaller wars, the city-state of Rome brought the region of central Italy called Latium under its control. To the north, in the river valleys, were settled Celts who were excellent craftsmen. The Celts or Celts? Hello, James. Hello, Andressa. How are you? Good afternoon to you. You have read it all. Nice, Cable Nexus. Thumbs up to that, man. Warriors and Rome's enemies. To the south, Samnites, allies of the Gauls. Deathman, you're going to have to help me with the pronunciation of these things. You know more about this than I do. Occupied a large section of today's central Italy. The conquest of their lands brought Rome into direct contact with southern Italy, the Magna Graecia, which had been heavily colonized by Greeks in the centuries before. The patchwork of Italian and Sicilian cultures and nations resulted in continuing conflicts and territorial changes, with growing Roman influence over Italy. Rome, however, never meddled in the international affairs of the Mediterranean, nor did it exercise its military strength against any of the dominant Greek cultures until now. In 282 BC, responding to a call for military assistance in a dispute of another city, Rome sent its fleet south and thus violated the fragile equilibrium of power. The peace is shattered, and the war for dominance between Rome and other powers will decide the future of the Mediterranean. Roman Republic is ready for a great expansion. It dominated the whole of Italy and now looks at new opportunities to further enlarge its territory and bolster its power. Rome has expanded significantly in recent years, but the limited resources of its own lands do not cover the needs of such a large population and growing army. Luckily, it is in a great position for the development of trade and has a formidable army to protect its interest. Its aggressive foreign policy has already brought Rome in contact with other strong nations. Rome plans to use its well-trained army and strong navy to establish itself as a dominant power in both land and sea. The southern border is threatened by Epirus, and nomadic Celtic people are raiding the countryside in the north. Powerful and ambitious, Rome will have to face strong opponents if it wants to become the ruler of the Mediterranean. The future of the nation is now in your hands. Honor the vision of the ancestor and continue in the great deeds. Your predecessor has already laid out some plans called objectives that can be found under this icon below or in the state menu. Follow the steps and fulfill your destiny. All right, I'll try. No promises. I'll try. Dominance over the Italian peninsula is crucial for establishing a strong state. Powerful opponents are waiting for any opponent to create a base in the southern region, and so open the door to the Roman Republic. Don't read it all. Read it all. Don't read it all. You don't remember it all. Okay. You read it, but you don't remember it all. The Roman Republic is a growing power, and many will challenge its leading position. We should modernize and improve both the attack and defense forces to show our military dominance. Sicily is a stepping stone for creating a strong base in the Mediterranean. It is strategically important as it guards the entry into the coastal areas of the empire, and as a springboard for territorial expansions overseas. The city walls Rome is an expanding city, and its importance and respect grows with the size and influence of the empire. Solid city walls should be built to protect the city and its people. Okay. All right. Here we go. It's better to start with the tutorial, is your opinion, really? And then just read it like in your downtime. Okay. This button will help you to recall the current assignment. You can get advice on how to complete the task. This button will help you find the unit that should perform the current action and find the correct location where the action should be executed. This button will close the tutorial and all the hints. Once there's a new assignment, the buttons will help you to complete it. Start flashing so it's easier for you to spot them. Your first task is simple. Click on the help button. Great, now you know where to find help. Use it whenever you're not sure how to continue. Next task is also easy. Select question mark. Or select one of your map items on the map by simply clicking on it. Okay. Now you know how to select a map item. Once selected, the map item is highlighted and detailed information about is displayed in the unit menu in the lower right corner of the screen. If you want to deselect a map item, use a right click to first deselect the chosen action, then another right click to deselect the map item itself. The unit menu shows important information about the selected map item, its properties, and available actions. The round signs to the left edge of the menu represent special attributes and skills the map items has, and the buttons at the bottom right of the bottom part of the screen show available actions. To navigate easier and switch between your active units, you can use this button in the upper part of the unit menu, which automatically switches from the current selected unit to the next one awaiting orders. Now click on the helmet to switch the view to another active unit. Let's try to move some of your units. A unit that can be moved is highlighted, and the orange arrow suggests a new location for it. If you don't see the orange arrow on the map, you might need to zoom out a bit. This button orders the unit to move to this new location. This game also offers so-called default actions that make the selection of commands moves faster when a map item is selected and you move the cursor over the map. Different default actions we offer at the tip of the cursor depending on the selected map item and tile. Most of the time, move unit is selected by default. Okay. These guys are giants. Look at this man. He's the entire size of this city right here. My goodness. Great, your orders were obeyed to the letter. The first turn is almost over, but let's spend a bit more time in the game menu, upper right corner of the screen. This button opens the main menu, and this one displays the game help called Aggressors Library. The other buttons function as normal music player controls. Now it's time for the other players to make their moves. Click on the end turn button in the upper right corner of the screen to end the turn, and take your time to look at the actions of the other players. Okay. You can set unit size in game settings. Ah, okay. Let's look at this whole map. Alright, end turn. Other players are playing. Fantastic, you completed the first turn. You're now ready for the next challenge. You might have noticed that the date in the upper right corner has changed, and that the latest reports from the world are displayed at the left edge of the screen. How many years went by there? I didn't catch that. If you wish to see exactly where a certain event took place, click on the particular report line and the map will shift to the correct place. To recall the reports anytime during your turn, just click on the banner in the map menu. Spy network is available. Turn of Roman Republic has started. Now back to work. Let's try to build a city. Cities can be built by all mobile units by the time, and cost varies depending on the unit type. Settlers and nomads are city builders and so are more efficient in using the resources, whereas army units are better used for military purposes. City foundations can be laid only on suitable terrain: grasslands, plains, forests, jungles, hills, and scrublands. A new city can only stand on a tile that does not sit adjacent to another city, or that is not already taken by another city, building, or resource. So let's do it. Order a settler to build a city by using this button. Okay. Where's that button? There it is. New name? What are we naming the city? What should we name it? I prefer to set them to smallest size one myself. In beta, we experience everyone has a different preference. Okay. Alright. I should probably experiment with that, see what I like. New name. Any suggestions here? That's when you want a city named after you? Let's go with Dudeski-topia. Okay. I like that one. Dudeski-topia. Dudeski-topia. Alright, great work. You laid the foundation for your first city. There's a lot of important information you should know about cities. When you select a city, several tiles around it get highlighted. This is the city range in which your citizens can work, grow food, and cut wood. The bigger the city range. You can build different types of buildings and improvements in the cities to enable higher production rates, to strengthen defenses, or to multiply yields. But keep in mind the cities are left to grow and develop at their own pace, have higher production rates. Let's give one of your cities a trading improvement. Use this button to select the right improvement from the list. While working on the improvement, no other task can be performed in the city. You can also use the alternative default action. Hover with the mouse over the city and hold the right mouse button to change the default action. In this case, to build an improvement and confirm it with the click of the left button. Civil service. The city is protected from revolts and uprisings. Defense strength is increased. City makes more money than it consumes by increasing its production. Costs in 4 turns. Let's go with let's get some defense. It wants me to do trading. Oh, trading. Okay. The citizens started building a trading center, which will have a significant impact on the overall income of the city. Roads play an important role in the country's development. Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. We actually do. It's 277 BC. We need roads. Connecting cities, other buildings, and resources with roads improves the mobility of your units and the production of your resources. Roads and bridges can be built by settlers only. Give your settler an order to build a rock by clicking on this action button. Okay. The new road will soon be ready and we can continue. Most new units are recruited and trained in cities and some other buildings like stables or shipyards. Let's recruit a new settler unit in the city of Roma by clicking on this button. Hey, Malia. Is this a mobile game? No, it is not. I don't think so. I don't think this is on mobile. You Luke that one? You like that one? So far, so good. Let's move on and explain a little what you can see on the map and how to navigate it. You can move around the map by using the arrow keys, by moving the cursor to the edge of the map, and by using the mouse wheel. When holding the wheel down, you can drag the map to a different place. And by holding the wheel, and by moving the wheel, you can change the zoom. There are 4 different map items: mobile units, buildings, cities, and resources. When there are more map items of a different class on one tile, only one of them is visible on the map, and you will see one or more shields next to it representing the other map items. When there are more units on one tile, only one is visible on the map, and there is one or more small helmets displayed above the unit. By clicking on the shield or helmet, you open a list of all map items on the tile at a moment. You may be able to choose the one you want to use. Take some time to look at the map and then end the turn. Alright? Hey Chris, how are you? Welcome. This makes you want to play Civ? I actually never have played Civ. Is it a lot like that? Papa Ken Media, how are you? I'm doing good. How's it going? Hey, Steph, how's it going? Yeah, I don't think this is a mobile game, Malia. I mean, it could be. But, I'm playing on PC. Okay, instead of hold the mouse down. Oh, there we go. To drag. What? I hate holding the mouse wheel button down on my mouse. It's not. First of all, it's not even working now. Can I just drag? No, I can click though. Okay. Okay. You're pretty good, tired, ready for the long weekend to get here? Nice. Nice. It's good you get a long weekend. Does it start Friday for you? It's also influenced by Civ, but it all started with the developer his own board game. Okay, so this is based off a board game then. Now I have to work tomorrow, but Saturday through Monday, nice. There you go. You get 3 days in there. The third turn is about to start, but before we dive into it, let's talk a bit about the map menu in the lower left corner of the screen. The menu will help you with the orientation on the map. Plus and minus, you can move the mini map and the zoom in and zoom out buttons to quickly move around the map. If you get lost in the map, you can use the pin button to center the map back on your last selected unit. Okay. Now let's continue the development of the Empire and start cultivating the lands. Most of your units need food to maintain their functions. Without food, your armies will rebel and cities will revolt. To increase food reserves, settlers should be ordered to build fields and farms around the cities, but keep in mind that only plains and grasslands are suitable for agriculture. Order your settler to build a field by clicking on this button. Okay. Sure. I would do that. Your boyfriend just gave you Pokemon Ultra Sun, so I've been playing that a lot lately. I have not played a Pokemon game since Ruby on the Game Boy Advance, but I hear they're still good. I'd like to get back into them. Awesome, your lands are being cultivated and you can focus on other tasks. You already know how to build a road on a particular tile, but you can also order a settler to build a longer route instead of going through the tiles one by one. Let's give it a try. Click on this button and then select the tile where the road should lead to. Okay. The construction plans are laid down, and we'll let the settler do his work. I played the first gen on the Game Boy. I haven't played a mainline Pokemon game since. Well, that was the best gen. Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow were the best. Yellow is probably my favorite in the series. A lot of people say Gold and Silver. And what was the other one in that one? Is it Platinum? Gold and Silver and Platinum? No, Crystal. That was Crystal. A lot of people say that one was the best generation. I played that one. I never completed it, though. I like the time aspect that they added with that game. The Sun and Moon series is so good. It's probably one of the best 3DS Pokemon games. It's a great game to come back into the series with. Okay, Sun and Moon is the Aloha, what's it called? Aloha, what's it? Alola region, whatever. The Hawaii one. The construction plans are laid down, so they do the work. The last menu we should talk about is the state menu in the upper left corner of the screen. Okay. Here you find the state menu with the main tools for the state administration. The overview of available resources and the progress bar showing technological development. Not visible if the research is not ongoing. You can build a variety of other buildings that improve the country infrastructure and make your armies and defenses stronger. New types of buildings become available depending on the scientific and technological advancements. You can find the list of available buildings by clicking on this button in the state menu. The blacksmith multiplies the production of neighboring mines. Resources whose production would be affected by the blacksmith will be highlighted to ensure you choose a good location for the building. Build a blacksmith. Okay. Great work. The blacksmith is almost finished, and so is this turn. But before you end the turn, you should pay more attention to political developments. The Epirian king is positioning his units dangerously close to your southern border. Move your legion and end the turn. Where is the... Where is that king? This is the southern border. I don't see the king, though. Are we good? They just want to move that one? Guess they just wanted me to move that one. Alola, yeah, Hawaii. Alolan, that's what it is. Alohan. I knew it was like Alohan or something like that. Alolan. And they added like variations of all the different Pokemon in that. And turn, winky face. Yeah, I've never played a Civ game, but I know a lot of people who've got hooked on those games. There's some good and bad news. Okay, give me the good news first. A new settler has finally been recruited, but the political situation in the south has deteriorated. Aggressors has attacked, and his units are moving closer to your newly built city. You need to act fast. First of all, the Legion in the north should be moved closer to the enemy. The king in the north. The king in the north. Ricky, thank you for retweeting the stream. If you're watching, thank you. You guys, when someone says there's good and bad news, what do you ask for first? You ask for the good news or the bad news? You need to act fast throughout the Legion. No, you can order your units to move further than where they can go in the current turn. If you select a position outside the unit's movement limit, the unit will then move over several turns until it reaches its destination. The settler should build a road so that the Legion from the north can be transferred faster. The Legion in the south should position itself to be able to counterattack as soon as the conditions allow it. Build a road and then move your legions closer to the enemy. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Right here, right? Yep. Move your legions closer to the enemy. Okay. You ask for the bad first every time. You run away, Malia, when people say that. Why you run away? What am I supposed to be doing here? Move unit, right? Build a road and move your legions closer to the enemy. Okay, I built the road. Where does it want me to move here? Where? Down here? Although your legions are almost at their positions, you should get ready for the conflict by creating new recruitment centers in your cities, okay? Okay? I want you to join the Roman army. That kind of center. In my family, the bad news is bad news, and the good news is something to bribe you so you're not mad at them for doing something that made bad news for you. Okay? The bad news is generally a problem can be solved, though, so it's never always 100% bad. I like the way you think, Mel. I like the way you think. Always think on the positive side of things. Hi, Steve. Hi, Tay-Tay. How are you, Tay-Tay? Wait a second. Is that Updog on the right of on the right peninsula? What's up, dog? Oh, he got me. Got him. Although all cities and some buildings can be specialized in recruiting certain unit types, of specialization is shown under the city name in the unit menu. Reload arrows. It can be changed with this action button. Sword and shield. When the city or building is specialized, you can start recruiting new units there by clicking on this button. Let's change the specialization in the city of Roma and recruit a new Principes Legion in Neapolis. Change city specialization in Roma to Principes and recruit a new unit in Neapolis. Okay. Strong unit with good fighting spirit. Fights well in plains and grassland. Okay. The enemy is still too far to counterattack, but you can strike back by taking this territory in mines. Click on this action button in order to order an attack and then select your target. Hello, Paulo. How are you? Hi, Paulo. I'm the worst. Hey, that's my thing. Updog can be everybody's thing. You are a problem solver. You're a problem solver. No, you're up sexy, Malia. That's what you do all the time. He's up dog. Battle with... Oh, okay. So this is how battles work? The enemy is strong, but the gods were on your side this time. So how'd this work? I got some benefits with terrain and army morale. And I had 7,000 soldiers versus their population of 5,000. I had 1,265 casualties. The army morale went up because they won. 3,056 people were killed, but their current morale is 100%. They're still pumped, even though a bunch of the people were killed. Show details. They're still hyped, and like everyone is hyped, even though like more than half their population was wiped out, and everyone's just hyped over there. Is this an RTS game? No, it's not real. It's turn-based. It's kind of like Civ, but I haven't played Civ, but I'm getting people in the chat are saying there's been some comparison to it. It's kind of like a tabletop strategy game. Yeah, no, I didn't mean up dog. I meant tricking you into saying things. Right. Listen, in 1 hour, it's going to be your birthday. Hey, happy early birthday, man. Where are you from? Where it's going to be midnight? It's probably above 100% before. It's possible. Oh, it's okay. So they went from 140% to 100%. Where do you see that? Is that right here? Anyways. Malia used confused. It's very effective on herself. She hurt herself in her confusion. Yeah, hashtag you've taken over the Dudeski playlist, M. Fantastic! You took the Epirian mines. Make use of your naval units as well and move them towards the coast of Epirus to get more information on the movements of his armies. Move naval units closer to the enemy land. Yes, sir. We're removing the fog here. Yeah, RTSs and turn-based strategy games are new genres to me. I never really played them much growing up, but I'm trying to get into them now that I actually am a PC gamer again. I played a little bit of, I'm looking at it right now. I still have the CD. Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, which was like a reskin of Age of Empires. And that was pretty fun. And I think that was it. I think that was the only one I played. There was like an indie game that I used to play. What was it called? It was really fun. What was it called? I don't know. Fracas. You guys remember Fracas? Is that still around? It was so fun. Not anymore. You were able to see it before the fight if you had that. Ah, gotcha, Cable. Thank you, Cable. I approve of your choices. I would put them up. Yeah, you put some good choices in there, M. You took over the playlist, but at least it's good. Nightbot's birthday. I meant to tag. Never mind. Oh, it's Nightbot's birthday? Is it? Well, happy birthday, Nightbot. This is a turn-based 4 times game, not real-time strategy. Right. What's a turn-based... What's the 4X part mean? What does that mean? You like this kind too, Paulo? You like strategy games even though you suck at Hey, I'm not going to be good at this either. But I enjoy them as well. And a rare chance that I play one. You live in Lithuania. Okay. You might be my first from that country, I think. Nightbot's turning 100. They are a grandma bot now. During wartime and peaceful times, resources are of profound importance for the existence of the Empire. All resource mines can increase their size and their yearly production when they are connected to cities and blacksmiths. The production of the mines is increased when it is located within a 3-tile range from a city and or blacksmith. It can be simple connection over land by dirt or paved road. Each of these connections has an impact on the resource production. Each mine can be connected only to one city, one blacksmith. Let's build a route from Roma City that will connect the resource mines in its vicinity. Build a route or route. You gotta say route or route to connect 2 mines to the city of Roma. Lithuania is near Poland and Latvia. All right, you guys get all that? I'm gonna ask because I'm gonna need your help. So make sure you guys are paying attention. You guys are more attentive than I am.
What?
Did someone just say what? Well, jeez.
I'm the man.
This guy's like, what? He sighs. What now? And he's saying, I'm the man. What a jerk. Huh? What? This guy. Can we hire some people who actually want to work? All right. What am I supposed to do? Build a route from Roma City that will connect to resource mines in its vicinity. Okay. The new road will be finished soon, and you cannot do much for now. Let's spend a bit more time in the state window, one of the most important game windows. You can access by clicking on this button. It contains a number of administrative tools. State windows is the most important window in the game. Wow, the most important, it says. Would you agree with that, Cable? Would you agree it's the most important thing? You're gonna watch A Secret Life of an American Teenager. I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, enjoy. What is that? Secret Life of an American Teacher. I haven't heard of that. Exterminate's the best part, Paulo. No, Paulo. We always go for peace. 4X game means explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. Okay. And exterminate's your favorite part, Paulo? All right. Was Civ considered a 4X game then too? It'd be a midnight bot. Usually I'm the one getting exterminated. Oh, I'm sorry, Paulo. You're not good with geography. Yeah, I'm not the best either. Yes, you have to went often to that. You have to go often to that screen to make decisions. Gotcha. It's actually a genre like Civ games, Galactic Civ games. What's a Galactic Civ game? There's civilization in space. That's when you play that. It's an ABC family show, not really family friendly though. Gotcha. Sorry, I'm Dutch. Oh, you're Dutch? Oh, nice. We have actually some Dutch people here, not in the chat right now, but we have Light Zero and what's his name, guys? What's the other guy's name? I'm drawing a blank here. Light Zero and help me out here. Ches, the Ches. I'm going to just read this window here. Foreign relations displays a map showing current relations to other nations. Government allows you to change your political system. State decisions shows a list of political actions for time of crisis. Research displays invention tree. Victory conditions displays a list of possible ways to win the game. Objectives displays a list of short-term goals. Birth rate policy allows you to regulate natality rates in the city. Capital allows you to change the administration center of the country. Player statistics shows the development of the game in comparison to other nations. Strategic overview displays a map showing positions of all units, buildings, and mines. Resource usage displays an overview of resource management. Resources shows reserves the state has at any time. All right. Holland is not so small that I know him just because he's from Holland. I know that. I'm not saying you know him. I'm just saying we have people in the chat. Someone just got murdered. Murder. It's a show. 1 second, Malia. Let me see what they're doing here. There's a bunch of people doing stuff now. It's a show about a girl in high school who gets pregnant, and her and her friends get into a bunch of drama, and her boyfriend or baby daddy get into a bunch of fights and stuff. I don't know how to explain it. Gotcha. That was a good way to explain it right there. You want cookies, but don't want to walk downstairs. Crawl? That's actually a genius idea. For cookies, I would crawl. Don't walk downstairs. Wait till the cookies to come to you. I like that idea too. Can you use the force on them or something? Murder. The situation is becoming serious. New appearing reinforcements reach the south of Italy, and one of your legions has been completely destroyed. No! So, do the units on the map represent one dude, or is that an entire legion? It's an entire legion, right? You have to strike back with even greater force. Move your units towards the enemy. Absolutely. This is Paulo's favorite part. You are in a difficult position, but you still have to maintain the country. The mine you seized last turn is damaged. Damaged city, buildings, or resources can be repaired in futures by clicking on this button. Repair the damaged mine. Yes, sir. Although you are preoccupied with the political developments, still you should not neglect the research of new technologies. The more you invent, the more options it opens for you. Even when working on one technology, you can always switch to another that could be more important at the moment. A small resource penalty will have to be paid to reinitiate the suspended research. The invention tree can be opened from the state window. Technologies available for research will be marked with the hand icon. Weapon skills, okay. The new research has started, and you can see the development in the progress bar in the state menu. The turn is almost over, but one last thing remains. Your units are closing in on the enemy, but they were unable to stop the pillaging soldiers. However, one of your settlers is very close to the front line. It should be move. Misfiring. I caught a typo. Should be moved to the rear where it can be more useful. Next turn will surely bring better news. Move the settler to the rear and end the turn. For sure. The force never worked for you. I never was able to flip a light switch. Sad face. Yeah, it never worked. It only works for me on automatic doors. That's for sure. Co's the one. Hello. Stop. 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 All right, other players. Do your worst. No, not Dudeskitopia. They're attacking Dudski. No! They just destroyed Dudeskitopia. What the heck?
Are you ready?
This is a dark time. This is a dark time. Dudeskitopia was just destroyed. Final Fantasy victory song. Mission accomplished. Cookies acquired. Nice. Dudeskitopia was destroyed by Theodorus' army. Theodorus! Theodorus! I will avenge your deaths. Dudeskitopia was completely destroyed, and all people either left the city or were killed in riots. The plundering units of Theodorus' army entered the city. Goes, okay, raise your hand if you're still alive. Who escaped the city? Good game, Steve. Someday you'll beat the tutorial. Deathwind? Deathwind? You got killed? No, you're right there. You're fine. The enemy seized and completely destroyed your newly built city. The situation is critical, but news came from Sicily that Epirus is also engaged in a war with Carthage. There, which should play to your benefit. Your legions are a stone's throw away from the front line. It is time to show your strength. Move your units closer and attack the enemy. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Alex from Under the Stone, thank you so much for the follow, sir. I salute you. I will avenge you guys. Is this Theodorus? Battle with Epirus and Apula. Theodorus' army. I was defeated? No! We got badly beaten. The luck was not on our side this time. What is going on? Keep attacking him. Yeah! Haha! Suck it, Theodorus. Fantastic. One Empyrean unit has been destroyed, but don't rest on your laurels. There's still much to be done. The enemy ships that brought reinforcements to the south must still be near the southern coast. Order your vessels to find and sink them. Search the sea around the southern coast and destroy any enemy vessel you find. Cheers, you cheesy sausage, mate. Back with fresh carrots and peanut butter, but you're not wait, you're dipping them in. You dip the carrots in the peanut butter? You carried gaming nerd out with you? Nice. Nice. Can I stab someone? I lost my K-poop. Yes, absolutely. You stab whoever you need to. Don't raise your foot. I said raise your hand. My leg is still damaged. I got carried by Deathwind. Dude, Skitopia got destroyed. Yes, you missed it. Yes. Well, shoot. I couldn't leave you behind. But the game made me do it. I must suggest that the game made me do it. It was a tutorial set to do the stuff. I'm just doing the stuff. I couldn't leave you behind all injured and stuff. I hope the rest made it out. Yes, you dipped the carrots in the peanut butter. Never tried it. Is it good like that? Sea battle. Whoa. I sunk that battleship. We lost some soldiers, but it's all good. The mission was successful. The enemy ship is at the bottom of the sea. RIP. Enjoy Davy Jones's locker. You managed to turn the tide, and the gods will surely hold their protective hand over the Roman Republic. It is time to end your turn. Once you do, an opponent actions panel appears at the top of the screen. You can end the presentation by clicking on this button and jump to the start of your turn. You can skip the current player or click on this button. You can also stop the camera from automatically following the opponent's actions and click on this button. Okay, I'll do all those things. Do all those things. Ahoy! It's strange but delicious, oddly sweet and salty at the same time. Baby carrots and peanut butter. Anybody else ever try that before? You sunk my battleship. He just disappeared in the fog. Is he okay? Where did they go? The fog has claimed them. Ah, the bad times are still not over. The Empyrean army has massacred another legion in the south, but you should not give up. Your legion north of the Empyrean forces has sustained heavy losses during recent fighting, and it is necessary to supply it with new soldiers and arms. Damaged infantry units can be healed or repaired in cities, mounted units in stables, and naval vessels in shipyards. I have specialized in recruitment and construction of this unit type. Once the damaged unit reaches the place where it can be fixed, click on this button, and in few turns, the unit will be back at full strength. Or the damaged unit to withdraw to Neapolis and have it repaired. Gotcha. Sir, yes, sir. Get repaired, son. There you go. There you go. The buttons to change terrain, color overlay, fog, etc. are below the mini-map. Over here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Cable. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Yeah, that is double country peanut butter. Second Legion standing ready. Let's follow the enemy and deal him the final blow, an eye for an eye. Follow and attack the enemy unit. Yes, sir. Got him. What do we say, chat? What do we say? Got him. Glorious victory. The gods are favorable to you. The city the Empyreans destroyed cannot be saved anymore, but if you build a new one on its foundations, the construction will be much cheaper than if you start from scratch. You should also take back the southern tip of the peninsula. There is an important gold mine there, and above all, you will isolate the Empyrean city and have it within your grasp. Build a new city on the ruins and then seize the gold mine. When finished, end the turn. Dutskitopia 2. All right, victory. Do. as they say in Final Fantasy. Is this game online? Yes. Yeah, you can play with other people. But I don't know if the buttons works in the scripted tutorial, however. Gotcha. Turn on, off displaying of trees and fog. Oh, it does work. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you for informing me of that. Cable. You need to rebuild your K-Poop store? Oh, you had a K-Poop store going in Dudeskitopia? Not got M, got Eam. No one got M. M is fine. Deathwind saved her. It's time for a final strike. The appearing city of Barium is an excellent target. The city is not guarded, and you will not get a better opportunity. But be aware that even an unguarded city can put up a strong resistance. Seize the enemy city. Seize it! Yes. Alright. Get it. Fight it. Fight. Get it. Yeah! The city of Barium has been taken. As with the seized mine, the city is damaged and needs to be repaired. If it is left in the state, its production will be diminished. People will rebel, and if the situation does not improve quickly, they will leave the city. Repair the damaged city and the gold mine. Okay. Barium is repaired, and almost all southern Italy is in your hands. There are many tools that you can use to forge new foreign relations and change existing ones to open the political map. You can click on this button in the map menu in the lower left corner, or you can go through the state menu. The map reveals quickly who your enemy is and who is on your side. By clicking on the individual banners in the political map, you can start a diplomatic mission. Peace, war, you, peace, peace. War, peace. Most of the people are cool. I like a lot of these people are chill. Iberia needs to calm down. The Celtic tribes need to calm down. But most of these people are pretty cool. Aggressors has no chill whatsoever. It keeps attacking me. This is the end of the simple tutorial, and from now on you can use all the units, moves, and functions of the game. The advanced tutorial will continue to suggest tasks that could fit the current situation, but use your own judgment to decide if and when you want to actually complete the task. For example, if you do not have to declare war on another state if you feel this is not a good move at the moment. It will also provide more tips and details about other features and controls of the game. You can turn it off anytime during the game. Alright. There are several tools to help you navigate through the tutorial tasks. Skip task will remove the current assignment from the list of tutorial actions for 5 turns. Remove task will remove it. Tutorial break allows you to temporarily stop the tutorial for 5 turns and enjoy the game without any tasks popping up. Reactive tutorial allows you to resume the tutorial task if it has been temporarily stopped. All tutorial tasks and hints are saved in the Aggressors library, together with many other helpful information you can access by clicking on the library icon. Okay. Resources play a very important role in the game. You should always take care to use them effectively. Gold is acquired from gold mines. Also, cities can generate income if they are upgraded to trading centers. Gold is mostly used for soldiers' pay and maintenance. Coal is acquired from coal mines. It is used in production in cities and blacksmiths. Stones are acquired from stone quarries, and they're used for construction and repair works in cities and other buildings. Iron is acquired from iron mines and is used when recruiting new units for new armaments. Food is produced on fertile lands lying within a city range and is consumed by all your people and units. Food cannot be stored for long, and the portion that has gone bad will be thrown away at the end of each turn. Wood is harvested in forests, hills, and jungles and is necessary for all construction and repair works. Influence is produced in cities and increases with the city size and importance. It can be used as a counterweight in case another country wants to spread its influence on your territory, but in the same way, you can use it to convince foreign cities or units to join your country without starting a war. Knowledge is right here, and it's generated in cities, and the more people you have, the higher the knowledge level in your country, you can use it to research new technologies. Citizens are born in cities. The birth rate can be regulated by the birth rate control mechanisms. They are the workforce and basis of your standing army. Happiness indicates the overall mood of your citizens and is a combination of many factors of the type of government, the abundance of resources, the administration centered in the capital city, etc. A higher happiness rate positively affects army morale and also prevents enemies from spreading their influence in your cities. On the contrary, lower happiness rates decrease army morale, increases emigration, and the number of revolts, and makes it easier for your enemies to exercise influence at the border regions. For more information, please refer to the Aggressors Library. Thank you. Oh, thank you, M, for the cookies. You only have 600 hours. That's it. Just 600, Cable. Wow. That's a lot of hours. All right, we're out of the tutorial. Oh shoot, what do I do? Oh dear, what do I do? Every turn all your units are waiting for commands, but you might prefer to skip the unit and give no task, but to keep it in its current position. The action puts a unit on standby. This turn mean that the unit stays active waiting for an order. You can always come back to it manually. If you use the switch to next unit function, the skip action will remove the unit from the loop of active units until next turn. Use this action to put the unit on standby until next turn. You can also use a skip unit default action. Skip unit action can be executed by pressing E. Okay. Did it. The settler close to Perugia will now ask for new orders this turn. Will not ask for new orders this turn again. However, keep in mind that it's still active, so if you change your mind and decide to give it an order, you just need to select it manually by clicking on it. You can also use the keyboard shortcut E to execute the action skip unit. If you want to break, you can click the coffee button. The coffee button? Does it make you a coffee though? Does it make you a coffee? I need to know. Where's the coffee button? The coffee button. I do not see the coffee button. I would assume it'd be somewhere up here, right? Oh, right here. Got him. Temporarily suspend tutorial for fight. Gotcha. Okay. If you position your unit in such a way that you do not want to move it in the next turns, but leave it to guard its position, give it a sleep command. This action allows you to keep a unit on standby for more turns, meaning the unit stays active, waiting for an order, but will not ask for orders anymore. If you use the switch to next unit function, the unit will be removed from the loop of active units until you manually select it again, or until an enemy unit appears nearby. Use this action button to give a sleep command to your unit. You can also use the sleep default action. Okay. The Septimius Legion close to Barium is now on standby, waiting until you find a task for it. Okay. Game, make me coffee. Alexa, play Despacito. Make me coffee, I mean. Not all injured units can be sent to rear to be healed, either because you need the men close to the battlefront or there is no city where they could heal nearby. You can use self-heal action, which partially restores the unit's attack and defense strength even if it stays out in the field. It costs no resources, but the unit's defensive ability is drastically lowered during this action. Use the self-heal action to restore one of your injured units. Yes, sir. It's very useful when the unit has only minor injuries, mere flesh wounds that can be healed fast. Besides that, all units have the ability to auto-heal, which is executed automatically, but it's very minor effect, and healing is in this way is very lengthy. Gotcha. You can also use the recover action, which costs resources, but it heals the unit faster than self-heal action. It can be only executed when a unit is close to one of your cities, as it uses the city population to replenish its ranks. This also means that the city loyalty and general morale are low. It affects the unit's loyalty and morale too. Okay. Gotcha. Balancing the political relations, playing opponents against each other, or forging alliances. All these and many other acts of political prowess will be needed to survive. Depending on your political position, it is wise to keep friendly relations with most of your neighbors. Signing peace agreement is the first step to lasting peace. The diplomacy window is the main communication channel to other players. You can open the political map. Yeah, to suggest a peace agreement to be signed. Use this button in the diplomacy window. Proposed peace agreement to the Iberia tribes. Yes. Peace offered. Peace be with you. It's on its way. Maintain peaceful relations with as many players as possible. You will lower the risk of a sudden unexpected attack, and other countries will perceive you as a strong, reliable, and stable partner. Okay. Building an empire cannot be done without dealing with the neighboring nations that might see your growing power as a direct threat to their own interests. Even if you try, you'll not be able to maintain peace forever. War is the only way to grow the influence, prestige, and political way of the country. Declaring war is a job for your diplomats, but your army should be ready for action. All right, who are we declaring a war on here? Who are we? Who's going down? The Celtic tribes? We're already at war with them. Oh man, all these nice people. We're gonna go to war with some of them. Okay. We're going to go to war with Greece or Sparta. Who do you guys want to go to war with? I'm thinking Sparta. I'm very curious. What do you think of this game so far? So far, I'm enjoying it. There's a lot to take in, a lot to learn, but I am enjoying it so far. Sparta! Yes, let's go. Hey, it's Gerard Butler. We're going to war with Gerard Butler. Are you sure you want to declare war on Sparta? Do I really want to declare war on Gerard Butler, dude? Wait, they lost, right? They lost anyway, so yeah, we'll do it. They were tough, but they lost. All right, war declared. Gerard Butler. Mr. Monkey, welcome back. Hello. Welcome back, Mr. Monkey. How are you? War can bring you many territorial gains, but constant conflicts can also harm your international image. The more enemies you have, the more countries will perceive you as an unreliable, untrustworthy partner, and regaining their respect might be very difficult. Be careful. Diplomatic agreements and treaties are the basis of good political strategy. You can start such diplomatic talks only with partners with whom you are not in war. On the other hand, all treaties will be automatically revoked by declaration of war from either side. There are many different treaties that can be combined and changed to fit the current situation. You can exchange maps, get military information, allow traders through your lands, allow military units to move freely on foreign territory, or enter into a military alliance. Use this button in a diplomacy window to propose a new treaty or alter the existing one. Okay. New treaties. Players allow units of the other player to use roles. I would like that. That'd be nice. No, I can't do that one. Okay. What's the defense pact? Ally enters into a war with every country that has declared war on you. That'd be nice. Ally enters into a war with every country that has declared war on you, or that you have declared war on. That'd be nice too. How many of these can I select here? Oh, all these. See what happens. Alright, I offered him a treaty to basically do everything. Hello, Meme Dab. Deathwind. I don't think Deathwind has video right now. Can I go for it? He might be able to sense it, though. It's great that you enjoy it. It's a game that needs some investment to get into, indeed. You're not kidding. You're not kidding. I need to put 600 hours into it like you did. Your proposal for deeper cooperation has been made, so let's wait and see what answer comes back. Bilateral agreements and treaties are important tools of your foreign policy and are usually based on trustful, long-standing partnerships. Extensive treaties can be built only on trust and reciprocity. Rejection of your proposal means that the diplomatic ties are not yet strong enough. Trust has to be built step by step. e.g., instead of proposing a broad treaty like a defense pact, start with a partial agreement like free movement on foreign territory. Only a fool would start a battle without proper preparations. Oh, my bad. All military units can fortify their position, which significantly increases their chances to withstand the attack and defend their post. That mostly was testing, running that tutorial 100 times, for example. Wow, you had to run this tutorial 100 times, Cable Nexus? In my opinion, you are the best streamer ever, and mostly the one. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Monkey. I appreciate that. You also like the stream. Is doing well. I appreciate that, Cable. Thank you, guys. Certain terrains, such as hills or riverbanks, are difficult for military operations and give the defenders an advantage. By fortifying a unit on such a position, you can create a strong defensive barrier against the invading enemy. You can also use this action button to order a unit to fortify its position. You can also use the fortified default action. Fortify one of your units, okay? Settler close to Perugia fortified its position. Using the fortify function can be extremely helpful, especially when defending borders or strategically important positions. Keep in mind that once you move the fortified unit to another tile, its fortifications will be destroyed. You will need to build them anew. Okay. Cities, buildings, naval, and vehicle map items are so-called containers, which means that they can transport or accommodate other units inside them. For example, a ship can transport other units over the sea, or a unit can enter into a city to strengthen its defenses. All right. Once the unit is close to the container, you can use this action button to order it to enter the container. You can also use the load unit default action. Let one of your units enter a city or go aboard a ship. Where is it? The unit that enters the container will not be visible on the map anymore and will not be able to carry out any commands until it steps out of the container again. This action has a particularly large impact in the defenses of important places. For example, defense strength of cities or defensive wall increases when another unit is inside. On the other hand, the troops aboard a ship or in a wagon are almost defenseless against enemy attacks. Thank you, M. 10 out of 10, M. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, go, Mr. Monkey. See you later, Mr. Monkey. Thank you for stopping in, man. Thank you for the compliment. Hello, Keenan. How are you? How you doing? Okay. Trade and exchange goods, ideas, and wealth can be highly beneficial. What one state has in abundance, another state might need in profitable and lasting trade relations also contribute to increasingly good bilateral relations. You can only trade with states you're not at war with. All resources are tradable except happiness. I want to trade happiness with people. This button in the diplomacy window opens a trade window. Propose a new trade. There's several ways how to negotiate a new deal. Free offer allows you to offer certain resources to your opponent without making any particular demands on his side. He will send a counter proposal next turn. You want to support your ally in his war, but not for free. You offer him 2 gold and use this option to ask what he will exchange for it. Open request allows you to request certain resources from the opponent, but leaving the choice of resources that he would request from you up to him. This indicates that you need a particular resource, but you are not one to pressure. You do not want to pressure your partner into any deal. You plan to expand your armies. You need additional gold resources. You ask the opponent for gold, but you leave it up to him to ask what exactly he wants from you. Okay, I like the open request one. Offer my proposal. Counter proposal. Exchange demand. Gift allows you to offer a gift to your opponent. Propose a trading agreement of your choice to another player. Okay. Let's give Athens some stuff. Whoops, wrong one. Not Sparta. They don't like us. Probably because I declared war on them. Did I do that? My bad. That one's on me. That one's on me. Okay. What are we low on? Let's get some more gold. We need iron too. How do I know what they have though? Oh, here we go. Last turn resources. What do they have an abundance of? They have a lot of stones and food. We have a lot of food. Wait, this is just all of what I have. How do I see what Athens has? Well, I have an abundance of stones. So I'll give you guys like 4 stones, okay? And you can give me gold, okay? 4 gold for 4 stones. Sure, we'll do that. Offer my proposal. Trade proposal has been made. Now you must wait for the answer. Trade can help you balance the lack or surplus of resources. Trade route is a continuous passage between 2 cities, 2 countries. To be able to use it, it has to be fully visible and cannot cross enemy lands. And the enemy can block the route, which will stop the flow of goods and resources both ways. Keep the trade routes safe and improve them with roads if possible. When closing a business deal, you should pay attention to the length of the trade route. The longer it is or the harsher the terrain it needs to cross, the more expensive and risky the trade will be. You can define a so-called loss limit, which indicates what losses you are willing to accept. When the losses are too high, the trade will be automatically stopped to save you unnecessary costs. Another danger you need to account for are raiders and bandits. The caravans can be attacked by marauders, and the goods might never reach you. Every business deal is signed for a certain period of time, as the contracts can be canceled at any time by either party. It is more practical to enter into long-lasting agreements whenever possible. Okay. Victory or defeat in battle is not just a matter of strength and strategy, but the army morale. Soldiers in different front lines can have vastly different morale depending on which enemy they face. The history of previous battles, training and experience, recent losses or gains, all these factors can influence the army morale of your units. You can increase the army morale by using some of the available tools in the army morale window. Use this icon in the diplomacy window to access the army morale tools. Okay, there are several tools. Whoops. There's several tools to boost the morale of your armies. Prophecy could be just the encouragement your troops need. It could convince them that the victory is close, but if it proves to be a false prophecy, units can lose trust in military leadership and surrender to the enemy. Strategy review of the enemy's tactics and plans can persuade the troops that you still have a chance to win. You will still have to pay some specialists up front, even if the military review would not have the desired effect on the units. Speech can raise the spirits of your units. However, if you do not manage to inspire them, they might give up their positions and flee. Propaganda is usually the safest way to keep the morale of your armies high. The investment can really pay off, but keep in mind that if used too often, you can lose credibility with your troops. Okay, try to increase the morale of your fighting units. Okay. So, propaganda is the safest way, but you can lose credibility if you do it too often. Speech can raise the spirits of units. However, if you do not manage to inspire them, let's go with speech. Wait, how do you do? Wait, why are we doing foreign relations? What is it? Oh, we're boosting the army morale of other... Okay. Hang on a second. I'm supposed to be going to... Alright, let's go to Sparta. Morale increases 50%. Probability of success is 70%. In case of failure, it would cost a bunch of... what is this? Whoever that is. Let's go for it. It was unsuccessful. No! We lost potions or something. What did we lose there? What is this? Knowledge. We lost knowledge. We're a little bit stupider because of that. Hello, baby Rachel. What's up with you? What's up, baby Rachel? How are you? There's so much information in this game to take in. What we got next year? The map reminds you of Florida. It does look a lot like Florida. Apart from the regular uses of armies, you can also use them to weaken the enemy in a more obscure way. Raids can be conducted by a military unit, except for wagons, on land and sea, and active enemy trade routes within their current movement range. If successful, you can obtain some of the transported resources and at the same time disturb the regular delivery of resources for your enemy. You don't risk any harm, but the defense strength of the raiding unit decreases by 50% for the turn. You use a trade route overlay at the bottom of the map menu. Okay. Alright. The trade sounds interesting. What trade? The one I just did? Use a trade route overlay at the bottom of the map menu to display all active trade routes to plan your action well. Severianus's fleet. Severianus. Fleet close to Calabria has been ordered to find and attack enemy traders in the vicinity. Let's see how they fared. Okay, how they fare. Oh, look at this little window here. I just noticed that right now. Remember me? I was Joshua 01212, but I changed my name now to Morphox. Hello, Morphox. How are you? Welcome back. I have to go now, but I'll be back as soon as possible. See y'all soon. Hey, thank you for stopping in, Andressa. Maybe I'll see you later tonight. Okay, actually, guys, what I'm going to do with this game is... there's so much... This tutorial is longer than I expected it to be. So, I might play it off stream for a bit and decide if I want to stream it or not. But I think I'm going to switch up to something else. So, how do I save? Save the game here. Oh, it auto-saves every turn, it looks like. I'll do a manual save anyways. It does auto. Yeah, absolutely, Cable. No problem. You subbed to me when I had 400 followers? Holy crap, did you really, man? What game did you see me in, man? You should play the new Walking Dead game. I played the first season of that. I do want to get... That's a pretty good game to stream. I just don't know how it fares on Twitch, but yeah. I don't really care for gore too much, but I'm able to handle it in those games. I've played the first season. It was pretty fun. It was gory, but it was pretty fun. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, guys, and I will be back. We'll play something else. Maybe Creative Destruction. I'll have to check see what's going on. Hey, I appreciate you for following, Cable. Thank you so much. And thank you for the help. If I'm ever on again, you can for sure continue to help me out on this. Playing this, I mean. Oh, you met me in Baldi's Basics. Okay. Yeah, a huge portion of people met me during that. You cried at the end of Walking Dead, the first season? Yeah, the first season was sad. And then I played like some DLC for it called 400 Days. And I never played the second season, never